Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Monday, the 19th of September 2022. I hope your health is good today and as far into the future as possible. Um, those of us who grew up in the 1970s and had even a passing acquaintance with any kind of rock music must have had the album Frampton Comes Alive. It was an essential album. I don't think I knew anybody who didn't have that particular album. And I got a new turntable fairly recently, and I've been digging through some of my old vinyl stuff, and I found that I still have it. Still got it there. And I took that out to play it today, and it still sounds remarkably good. In terms of music, it's still wonderful, and the quality of the vinyl is still pretty good. Actually, it's just a couple of pops that have been there since the beginning, because I remembered the couple of pops that are on there. I actually remembered them anyway. I was expecting them. It's amazing with old vinyl. You actually know where the pops and cracks come in. They become almost part of the music. But I was thinking about something. Of course, when the CD came along, we could store up to an hour of music. But before then, with vinyl, you could really get around 20 minutes, somewhere between 20-25 minutes on a side, and then you had to turn it over, of course. And if you wanted an hour of music, as artists often did, or more, then you had to have the double album. And Frampton Comes Alive was a double album. And now I was just thinking about something though, because vinyl has had a bit of a resurgence, right? I mean, it's become quite fashionable for young people to buy turntables, and they're generally fairly good quality turntables nowadays, I think. Um, Pretty reasonable, like certainly many of them are better than the quality than they used to be. But if they pick up a double album, and if by any chance they find something old like the old Frampton Comes Alive album, what they'll find is an album with label on one side for one, and when you turn it over, it's side four, and on the other disc, side two on one side and side three on the other side, and they would be really confused as to why on earth that could be the case. But those of us old enough to remember why that's the case can tell them. And I wonder if you're old enough to remember. But actually, I've always had decent hi-fi, I must admit. But when I was a kid in the early 70s, at home we did have a horrible old record player that included a record changer in the middle. So what it was you put your records onto a kind of long spindle and then an L-shaped arm that sat across the top. And when you click the record player on automatic, it would drop the first album down. So of course what you would do is have side one disc facing up, right, on the bottom, and side two disc facing up. That's the other disc on top. So what would happen was you could play side one. When it finished, it would automatically pick up the tone arm, go back, drop the second disc and play the second disc. And then you could pick up both albums at the same time, both discs at the same time, and turn them over, and they would play side three and side four. But I was thinking, if you'd never seen such a thing, right, as young people, some of them don't even know what a rotary telephone is. They must be mightily puzzled at what on earth that could be, what on earth could be the reason for that. Anyway, if anybody young is listening to the channel, and I don't think there are many, but if there are any, now you know. Right, shall we get on with the game of Sudoku? I've been talking to you and forgetting to look at the grid. So I better quickly look at it now and see what's going on. I can see something. I've spotted something. I've spotted sevens blocking across the bottom row here. So let's get ourselves a seven. I forgot to say the seven blocking down there. Sorry. There you go. I've seen one thing. Okay, we've got three blocking up here and a three blocking up here, but this three, that puts three into one of these two squares blocking across here, so that's going to put three there. That's also going to give us threes up there. these are like this. Okay. What is going... there's a 9 going up there as well. Oh, this is a 9 and a 3. Okay, before we go any further, let's examine this. We've got 9 and 3 across here. So how about the 9? 9 blocking across there, 9 up here. So 9 in those squares, 9 down here. Anything happening down here? 9 across here, 9 down here, 9 across here. No, that puts 9 into these 2 squares. And then up here we've still got that, so... oh no, sorry, not that there. We've got this here, haven't we? Okay, so we're going to end up... Okay, that's what the 9s look like. Alright, okay, so, and the 3s, I already looked at the 3s, didn't I? So nothing happening there. 3's up there. 9, 3, 7, 8, 7, 8, where's the 8s? No. Okay, excuse me, I'm chatting to myself. Anyway, let's look at these two, because we know this is 9 and 3, because of the 9 and 3 blocking up here. So this has to be 4 and 8. So 8s will be down there. Anything else? That's the only 8 on the board. Dear oh dear. Okay, how about the 4s? 4s will be there. Before I even look at this board, I get the feeling it's going to be a tough one. Seems to be, I don't know, just getting that idea. It's going to be tough. But I'm often wrong when I assume this kind of stuff, so let's just keep at it. 5s are going to be down here. 5s. 5 across there. Let's go through and see what I can get. Oh, this is going to be a tough game. I know it. I just know it. 9s. Oh man. Okay, so the normal easy strategy for me is not going to work. I'm going to need to try and borrow some ideas from you notation free solvers, but I'm not very good with those tactics, I must admit. What do I see? A lot of 7s and 6s. How does that work? 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 1, 7, 6, 1, there or there, there or there. 7, 6 up here, 7, 6 across there. Is that going to do anything? 6. What have we got down here? Four. There's four numbers. How many? What's this missing? 7, 3. So 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1. No, I got 4 squares there. That's no good. 2. Oh dear. You know, I keep coming up one digit short. You know, I go like, oh, 6, 5, 4, blocking down here, but here I've got 4 squares empty, or 1, 7, 8, but no, the 7 is already here, so it's only 1 and 8 to go in those squares. I don't find enough. I'm never good enough at seeing this kind of thing. Or up here, look, we've got 5 squares, but we need 6 to fill in those squares there. So that's not enough. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere without candidates here. I'm going to at least have to do Snyder candidates. But I think I've got quite a few pairs that I can put in place, so I need to do that because I can't see it. It's just too empty for me. I'm not getting it. Okay, so now I said 9 and 3 block up here, so let's put in the 3 and 9 across here, and this is the 4 and 8. Now this is 8 down here. I might get something just by, you know, with these pairs. 4's block down here, 4's block down here, and 4's block across here, so that's a pair of 4's there. We have 9's blocking up there and 9 blocking across here, so that's a pair of 9's there. And let's do this 9 blocking across here, so 9's. Let's follow this around while I can. 9's blocking down here. Okay, 9's block down here and 9's block across here, so that's a pair of 9's there. I actually did point this out already, but it's better if I put the numbers in to help. What else? We've got 3's, somewhere down there. Oh, 2s we've got over here. Let's do that. Let's go through it bit by bit, I guess. 3s appear as a pair up there somewhere. There are 4s there. Fives are here. And over there. There are 6s up here. And there. And like so. Sevens are here. 7s are a pair up there. Here. Nines here because of the pointing 9s here, 1 across 9 across here. I think I did mention that before anyway. Right, okay, so that is it. So just on Snyder, I don't think it's gonna do a great deal, is it really? Let's have a look at this block up here. We've got 1s blocking across it and here, so actually there's a pair of 1s there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're looking for 8s, but don't know anything about 8, do we? So 8s anywhere. This is a very empty block. It's going to have a lot of candidates. I wonder, perhaps we should go down. I don't know. We're going to end up. I'm going to end up filling the whole thing up for sure. Where's that single 8? Okay, let's go. Let's try this shoot down here where we've got some knowledge of the 8s. 1 block's down here and across here like this, so we get 1 in those squares. 2 blocks down here, so we get 2 here like this. 3 also blocks up here, so we get 3s like this. 2, 3, 9, which I should have noticed, that blocks along there. 2, 3, 9, but we've got 1s. What's the other numbers? 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocking down here and across here, so we get 5 in those squares. 6 blocks across here and down here, so we get 6 in those squares. 7, 8, 9. That's a single 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is. That's a single 5. Okay, good. Oh, thank goodness for that. I'm gonna need every iota of help I can get here. 5s across there. 5s then down here. Right, okay. So, 1 blocking down here, we get 1 in those squares. 2 blocking across like this. This is not 4 or 5. No, 5 is in 3 possible squares. 2 is like that, okay. 3, 4, 5. 6 blocking down like that, so 6 in those squares. 7, 8, 9 done. Okay, I think I'll go along the bottom here. 1, maybe we should go across the middle. Where did I put? Yeah, let's go across the middle, right? Because I put that 5 in, didn't I? So, okay, let's try this. Here, so 1 block, when we have already 2 blocks down like this, so 2 goes there. 3 is in 4 blocks down there and across here. So 4 is there. 5 we have 6, we have 7 blocks across here and up there. So 7 in those squares. We have 9, we don't have 8. We have 8 blocking across here like this. So 8 in those squares. Anything? Okay, let's finish 1 across here. So 1 in those squares, 2 blocking up here, 2 like that, 3 blocking up the middle, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8 blocking across the top again, so 8 like that. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 numbers, isn't it? Oh well, let's try something else. 1 blocking down here, so 1 in those squares there, 2 blocking down the middle and 2 across here, so 2 in those squares, 4 across here and 4 down, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't know anything about 8, do we? Nope. But wait, we've got 9 in already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So this is an 8 then, because we've got all the other digits in, so this has to be an 8. Good. Thank goodness. So you're a 1, and you're a 6. And 6 will appear there, and we can get rid of all of these digit 6s. And that one there as well can go. And 6 will appear here. And now I feel confident that I might be able to finish this game, but earlier on I was getting a little concerned that it could be a really tough game, might be a real struggle to finish, but I think now we're getting somewhere. What else have I got to do? This one means I have to remove this block, this box, and from this box, digit ones. Okay. Right, now we've got 2, 4, and 5 in 3 squares, so this 2 is no longer true, and now will leave us with a 3, 9 pair up there, which is more useful, I have to say. Okay. And now we have 2, 3, and 9 here, so this is the only place an 8 can go down here. And that is going to put a pair of 8s up here as well. This 8 means that that must be a 7 then. All of this, the digits are filled in this block, so it's okay. We can get rid of the candidate 7 there, and in fact 7 must go in that square. And that means 7 is up here and 1 is there. And we get rid of these 1s. Okay. This is a game that I needed to play with candidates. I don't think I would have got there without pencil marks, really. This 8 and this, without seeing the 5 and then the subsequent 8, I don't think I would have caught that. Okay, now I've got a pair of 4 and 5 here, so this has got to be 9, hasn't it? Because I already have 4 and 5 in these squares, so this must be a 9. 9 goes there, and that's going to put a pair of 9s up there for a later reference if we need them. Not sure we're going to need them, but anyway, let's see. In fact, let's go back to looking at excuse me, digits. Oh look, I spotted a unique rectangle, so I might as well do it. 3939 and then the 239. Let's put the 2 in here immediately, and that's going to give us a 3 here and then the 9 there. Save time. Unique rectangles are a perfectly valid thing. Sudoku should be a valid game, and unique rectangles are a perfectly valid technique. I disagree with those who for some reason think that they are not a valid technique. They certainly are. In my view. Right, okay, let's go back to this now. Ones, what can we do? Do's. Get rid of the 3s there. That is the only place a 7 can go in this top block, so we'll put that in. And this is the only place for a 3 now. And this is the only place for a 9, and this is the only place for a 2. Get rid of the 2s down there, shall we? And that means you must be a 9. And this is not 9. Okay, a little bits to go now. So we've got all of the candidates filled in this chute and this chute. So there's just the right-hand chute to complete, which can be done fairly easily now, I assume. So we'll fit in 1s in those squares there. 2, 3, how about 4? Oh, let's do the last digit across here first of all. It's an 8, isn't it? Let's get the right mode on the computer. Okay, 8 goes here, so that puts an 8 into, oh no. I mean, sorry, that removes candidate 8 here, I should say. Okay. 1, 5, so one more missing number here, which is a 4. We have a 4 blocking up here, and so 4 is available in those squares, right? Down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so this must be a single 4 then. And that puts 4 into that square and removes the 4 here. We're left with 1, 5, so that must be our 8. And the 1 is here. Our 8 here gives us a 4 in that square, 8 in that square. The 8 here knocks out both of those candidates and places the 8 here, which means this can no longer have the opportunity to rise to the level of 8. 8 will be in this square here, 8 is here, and this can be deleted. Right, okay, almost there now, I think. So there's just 2 empty squares here, and they will be filled with digits 1 and 5. Do we know which is which? I don't believe we do at this stage. How about that? So 1 and 5 go there. But anyway, we've got a 1 and 5 pair here now. So this can't be 1 or 5, and also it can't be 3, so it must be 2. And these 2's cannot exist, so we'll remove them, and that leaves me a 9 up here, and that puts the 2 down here then. 2 is in fact in that square. And we have a 9 here already, so this must be 3. We have 2 and 3, this is 4 then. And this is not a 4. What else do we have? We also have 2 already, so this would be a 1 in fact. And we have 1 and 2, so this would be a 9. 2 we have here, giving us a 5 in this square. Back this way is a 1. 5 fits there, 5 is here. 4 finishes that block. 4 goes here. The last number to get here is a 2. And 5 here puts a 1 in that square, 5 in that square, 1 down here. We have a 4 here, so this is a 3. And then the 5 goes here. So, well, it took a long time. But actually, once you go to candidates, the game is easy. But for me, playing that game notation free is just a head-banging session. Head-banging frustration. I'm not going back to talk about rock again. I mean head-banging frustration. It just would be too tough for me to play that game without pencil marks, I think. But anyway, once they start going in, you get to see how the game fits nicely. That's it. Thank you to Los Angeles Times for the expert level game, and I hope to see you tomorrow for more Sudoku. I'm off to bed now because it's getting pretty late here and I've had a tiring day. Bye bye.